Took a flight to Cali, drew my passport. I wanna whip it in a Rari, not a RAV4. RAV4, whip it in a coupe, two-door. I think that's all, pull up four more. I live for the vibe, I live for the vibe, bitch. Think that I'ma die, it's a puka suicide.
Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Overlay and I'll be showing you how to edit a Fortnite montage. This is a beginner-friendly tutorial, so I'll be going to depth on how I edit it. Before the tutorial starts, you will need Vegas Pro version 18 or up. You will also need the following plugins, which includes Twixtor, RNCB, BCC, Sapphire, Universe, and Magic Blood Looks. If you don't have these plugins or the software, DM me on Discord and I'll give them to you. With all that being said, like and subscribe for more content like this, and credits to Spixie for making the presets to use, and enjoy the tutorial. Alright, one thing I did fail to mention in the intro is that you're going to need Plugin Manager. So just go to Google Chrome and search up Preset Manager Sony Vegas. This is the link that you want to click on. Go to download and pretty much just complete the download. It should already automatically install for you. See, just like that. If not, just click here. Download that, and I'll leave a link on the description to Spixie's to just finish the install. Alright, thank you much and enjoy the actual tutorial. Alright guys, so first thing you want to do before we start editing is you want to go to the description and download the Google Drive with the pack and stuff in it. So I have the AP style presets. This is from Spixie and Spixie's transitions. These are the practice clips that we're going to be using. These are also the light leak, and if you want, this is the song I'm going to use. So you could mix it up if you want the clips or the song or whatever. Just make sure you have the light leaks and presets. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to properties on Vegas Pro. We'll put the width as 2560 and the height 1440 and the frame rate 60. Click apply, click OK. We're gonna go to options up here. Make sure quantize the frame is checked, and go to preferences, go to video, and make sure GPU acceleration of video processing is off. Make sure that's off. Click OK, and now we can go ahead and start dropping some levels and some audio and video tracks. So I already made a video track earlier, so all you gotta do is just right click and insert a video or audio track. I'm just gonna make a few of these, so let's go ahead and make a few of these. Alright, then first thing you want to do is drag this song. And there we go. So I'm using For the Vibe by 673 Godwin. So this is where my beat is at. So we're just gonna go ahead and just shorten it just a little bit, and we're gonna go to this little point, and it should be like this little symbol tool right here on your cursor, and you just want to fade it in, so it gives that smooth instead of just rushing right into the song. Just give that little fade in. And now you want to do is drag your first clip in, and this is how pretty much I start my montages off. I started off with like a kind of like a opener. I started off with the opener, but I'm gonna use a edit down one. Pretty much, this is pretty much my opener. Go ahead and delete the audio tracks off of the clip because it's just a lot of noise that you don't really need. And you're just going to line it up with your beat drop. This is my beat drop, so we are just going to press M, and that will add a marker. This is your first mark, and you just want to go to where the kill, kind of like the win. So like right here, like when it's like boom, impact out, you go split right there, then move it onto there, and then that'll be it. So now that I got that mark, we're just gonna go ahead and just move this a little shorter so it can just fill in the clip and just not extra music for no reason. And you can go ahead and fade in your win clip with the audio. So just like this. Alright, there we go. So now just go ahead and delete the second split and just drag this all the way, just like how I did. Just from the end, just drag it. And now we're gonna sync it. So we already synced it with the beat drop. Now we gotta sync it with the clap. So right here, there's a clip right here, and that's where you're gonna transition to the other clip. And you want to mark both of those so you just know where they're at. Just M, marker, M, marker. So now you want to right click on the clip, and now you're going to go to insert / remove envelope, and you're going to click on velocity. So now you're going to right click on the green line on the marker, add a point. Now you're going to go back. So before like the hit marker, you see the hit marker right here. There's like a little hit marker in the numbers. I want to go before all of that ever happens. So boom, before the shotgun even shoots, right here. And then you're gonna want to go a little bit back for the velocity, and like halfway, like where the gun like pulls out, like halfway, kind of like at a point. So you have your 3 points. You can add another point, like go like 3 frames. So just do 3. If you don't know how to do that, just like the arrows on your keyboards, like the arrows, it just keyframes them. So you want to do 3 frames. If you don't know how to do that, that's too hard. Just go ahead and like zoom it in a little more by just scrolling up on your mouse, and it should check your frames. But it'll take longer to do that. So just recommend just using the arrows. And yeah. So now we're gonna go to that middle where before you even like shot, you're gonna go ahead and right click, and you're gonna pick 50% forward velocity. It's gonna make the slow-mo on it. And then on the actual kill, which you marked it on, you're gonna go ahead and set that to 400. And in this middle part, like where the slope is at, you just want to right click on that and set it to a fast fade. And then on this point, after the kill to the win, just go ahead and make that back to 50%, and you can add a fast fade on this as well. So it'll look like this. This is your velocity on your slow-mo. So yes, this is how you want it to look. Now you're gonna go ahead and split from the win, and you're gonna go to your to the pack, Now when you go to the pack, you're going to go ahead on the marker, and you're gonna go, let's say, about 50 frames back. So when it says like 50 right here, that means in frames. So from right here, this little thing down here is just like a timestamp. You're gonna double click on that. You're gonna put minus 50. So minus 50 on there. You're gonna go back. It's gonna mark a stamp on your thingy. You're gonna click S. By the way, S is how you split everything. That's how you split S. Forgot to say that. And you're gonna add AP buildup 1. So there's probably this little menu of frame, just basically everything it's gonna have on it. So I'll just bring this little kind of like dark shake buildup kind of, and you could add a universe on it if you want to make it look a little nicer. So I'll just pop it like that. And there's some other stuff on here that you could add, but I'm gonna keep it like this without it, because we are gonna add the light leak. We're gonna add the out light. But it's all about preferences. I mean, this is tutorial for you to figure out like how you want to have it, kind of like I'm just giving you like how to like really edit it. But you can add it on, just check it, just like this, or not. It's up to you. And for the impact, so this is called a build up, and this is the frame. This is the clip part where you want the impact, and we're just gonna add AP impact shockwave. Because it's more like a wind, and like the shockwave gives a little wind effect on it, you know. So boom. So that's how it look. And now you're gonna go ahead on the top of the layers. So this is your track layer 1. This is track layer 2. You're gonna go ahead into underneath mute. There should be the make a pausing child. If you don't have that on there, just go to the 3 dots, edit visible button, and then make a pause in mode. That's my fault. Make a pause in mode, and you just want to click add. So now you're gonna go to back to the pack, and you're gonna go ahead and add in light leak 1, orange and purple. And just click like somewhere like where it's like have like more of like more of the overlay kind of. So like right over here should be good. So now you want to split on both sides from the end to right here, and you're gonna go ahead and you can either just leave it or keep it. If you want that little glow on it from the impact, you could keep it, but fade it out from right here. It's gonna be fade out, so just fade it out. And from right here, just drag it a little bit more over, then you're gonna fade this one in. So yeah, that looks good. And that's pretty much the first quarter.
flight to Cali. Took a flight to Cali.
Alright, so now we're gonna go to SFX. So go back to the Google Drive, and I forgot to add the SFX. I will be adding that later on today, since it wasn't there at first, but it'll be there for you when I upload it. So just go to it, and then you want to add in the Victory Royale sound effect. So it's kind of loud, so you just want to fade it all the way out from the end. Just fade it out. Like I said before, just go to this little corner. There should be like a little blue dot right here. See that? And then it should have this little symbol. You just want to fade that all the way out. And then from the top, you go drag it from the top. This is how you move your volume. So you just want to drag it a little bit down. And yeah, you just want to line it up to the clip. So and that's now you want to add another audio track. If you didn't already, like, you need a few of these. Saying it's gonna take a lot of like layers and stuff. And you're gonna add build up _2. And you just want to drag that from this little point right here all the way until so right there is good, like right in the middle from right there. So I just wanted to fade in just right. I just wanted to fade in well with the wind sound effect. So you hear the little boom right there. I don't want that, so I'm just gonna move this a little back again. And you can go ahead and add bass swoosh just from this big sound. You just want to add it to like this one right here. Just add it like close to it. So yeah, that looks good now. So yeah, this is what it look like with the VHS. If you want it like that, you can have it like that. I'm gonna leave it because I think it looks clean, but like, I don't know, just preferences about like how you want it, pretty much. And yeah, if you are experienced on this, you could just go ahead and add pinch punch to it, just to make it like a little more flashy. So maximum pinch, go ahead, boom, animate, just go like a few frames and it's like to the end, boom, and oh no, right here. So we're gonna do this, just go ahead from right here, when you press animate, go down to pinch punch, and make sure the first keyframe right here is 0.0, all zeros, and then right here is all the way down. Just drag this all the way down. But that's all by preference, you don't need to do that. And now we're gonna go ahead and mark the next beat drop. So it's right here. So we're gonna add the double. That notice, there's no clap. So when this happens in songs, you're just gonna have to trust your gut and just try to like find somewhere where it sounds good to be safe. So right here, he says pass. It sounds good enough to like sync it with. And then you're gonna go ahead and mark the second one. So now you're gonna go ahead and go back to the clips, and we're gonna add in a MC window. MC is Mongo Classic, if you don't know that. And we're gonna go ahead and just drag it until just kind of like drag it out, bleed it until like you get to where you want to be. So there it goes, there's the kill. Oh, there it goes, there's the kill. And I'm just gonna go ahead and sync it up now. So like I said before, just now since this isn't a win, it's gonna be a little different because this is like kind of like end game kills, like the middle parts kills like before like the openers and wins. So I do kind of different here, so pay attention. Alright, so from right here you're gonna see like a little bit of the name popping up, and that's where you want to mark it from the beat drop. Go ahead and move it in to fill in from the win. And then you're gonna go ahead and split right here from the 5 or whatever your marker. It's from the transition. So boom, beat drop, we kill, boom, position marker. We just split right there, and that's where the clip will end. So before, like I said before, you're gonna go ahead and right click, insert / remove envelope, velocity, click, and you're gonna go ahead and right click, add point, and you want to go before the kill even happens or he shoots or anything like that. So this is the frame before it, and you want to go a little bit back more to where like the shotgun kind of pulls out. So it's a striker, so it won't pull back like that, at least because it's like shorter. So you just want to go like kind of like right here, like around here as such. And middle is always going to be 50. End is going to be 400. If you do want to be a little stronger, you could add 500, but for 60 FPS, this is pretty good. And boom, go ahead and from the kill 1, 2, 3, or 2 frames, 3 frames or 2 frames. I'm gonna use 2 frames for this kill, for this one. It don't really matter too much about how far you go from here. Just make sure it's just less than 5. And on here, fast fade in the middle of between the slow-mo and the kill, and right here from the kill to the slow-mo back, fast fade. So it looks really like that. And now you want to go back to the presets. We're going to go ahead on the kill, split by pressing S. And now we're going to go ahead and go from us. We're going to go about 40, like 20 frames. 20 frames. You're going to mark. You're going to go to media generator, and you're going to go to solid color. Just put in solid in the search. So media generator, solid, and then legacy text, you don't need that. you probably won't show up for you for now. I'm gonna make a tutorial on how to get like 8C text for like cinematics and stuff. But for now, you're gonna go to solid color. You're gonna go to black, and you're just gonna go ahead and add it to your marker from the 20 frames. So again, if you want to learn how to do the 20 frames, just go ahead, go to this bottom, go -20. So from the kill, -20, and I'll give you it. So now, boom, you're gonna go ahead and split it on the kill, and you're gonna go ahead and fade this in, but don't fade it all the way. So like you want to leave a frame out. And oh yeah, by the way, you do want to go ahead and make another track. So click on the bottom, like where your clips are at. Click on video track and just move your black solid color to the bottom. Because what this do is like for overlays and stuff, it'll add it as an overlay, but like for regular stuff like this, it won't show up because it's on add. So keep that in mind. You do want to, if it doesn't work for some reason, just look on here. It should have like a little plus. Everything else should be like a magnifying glass. So you can make a few frames up from there, so you don't get confused with that. So this is like a kind of like a build-up-ish, but it's more simple than the preset one. And for this one, you can add any AP impact, so I'm just use the glow. And pretty much done with the build up and the impact. So now you're gonna go ahead and go to the Spixie's transitions. I gotta find it real quick. So yeah, transitions. These are all Spixie's transitions, and you're just gonna go ahead and go from the win. We're gonna do like a spin transition, spin right transition. So bottom, you could go ahead and put -15, or you could do it this way. Just go ahead and use the arrows and go back back 15. So 15. This way is way slower, so just use this for most of your time, unless it's just like a short thing where you just do like that, like 3 frames, like how I do it for like the velocity. But other than that, just go ahead and add your fast transition top spin right. So fast transition spin right. So A is gonna be for the win. So it's gonna spin, and then you want to do +15 on the next clip. Wait, I did that wrong. So on the impact, -15 from the win, -15. Alright, from the impact on the first clip, the win clip, you're gonna go -15 back, just like so. Split it, clicking S, and then you're gonna spin right 8 on it. Boom. So it's gonna make the little spin. Then you want to go +15 from the second clip, the mid clip that we're using. I'm gonna do +15. And like I said before, you could just go frame by frame, but it'll take longer. And you're gonna add fast transition, spin right B. So it's gonna look like that. And so now we're gonna add our SFX. which is the bass swoosh. You could go ahead and okay. So for this, we're gonna copy it. So we're gonna click on it, press Control, hold down on Control, and just drag it. It's gonna create two, and it's gonna drag it like from that the big bump. Just add it. And you're gonna go ahead and go back to the Google Drive, and you're gonna go ahead and add in Spaz Headshot. You could use the guns SFX on it, like say this wasn't a pump or it's like a striker or something. You could just add a striker sound effect, but the pump, I think it sounds best at all the guns, so I just use that, even though it's not. But you could just make sure it's like a little, the volume on this Spaz is a little smaller because the original audio is really loud. And now we're gonna go ahead and go back to the clips, and we're gonna go ahead and add in a filler. So to add in clean filler. And like before, pretty much the same thing for these type of clips. Just from this, you want it to be visible, but barely. So like this is barely visible. You can see a little bit, but you want to be kind of visible, but kind of like transparent visible. And there we go. There's a clap now in the song. So from the clap, just add your marker and split on it. So now for the middle of your kill, go ahead and add your velocity like before. And as I go through and as I tell the tutorial, I am gonna go a little faster. I'm just trying to give y'all the background check on how to do this. I am gonna go a little faster as I go in, but I will still go into depth on how I do it. So boom, right there. We're gonna go ahead and go from the kill before the gun shoots. Boom, at that point. Then back here, like where the gun kind of like pulls out a little bit more. Just add another point. It's like from this frame, kind of like it pulls back a little bit. And in the middle, 50. In the kill 400. Middle of the slow-mo and fast fade. Go about like 3 frames forward. Add point, set to 50. Fast fade. Alright. Now you're gonna split that, and you're just gonna go ahead and merge this again. Well, not merge, but like copy it again. So like how to do it again, you're gonna go ahead and click on it, hit Control, and just hold Control as you drag it. That's how you do it. Just click OK on that. Pops up on that. But yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. And that's how you do it for both. Oh yeah, by the way, go ahead and click on File, Save, and just save it like as like 45. If you are using the same song, just name it whatever your song is, or whatever you want it to be. It don't matter. And you're gonna hit save, and that's how you save it. Make sure you always save it because sometimes it don't back up and you'll lose all your editing. So make sure you save it every time you like make an edit or something. And for the transition from the middle clip to the new clip, you're gonna go ahead and go 5 frames back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Split, and you could choose any of these transitions here. I'm just gonna use top right, and make sure it's A for the first one, and then from the second clip, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, forward, and yeah, so this backwards, this forward, and the marker will tell you the difference. Now you want to add top right B. So yeah, again, from the transition marker, so this is your transition marker from where you're going to transition from clip to clip. From that, in this clip, you're going to go back 5 frames. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Adding your preset top A. From this, from back to there, I'm going to go forward. So this backwards, this forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just so you don't get confused. And then top right, B. This is B. So yeah. And it'll turn out like that. And now you're gonna add your impact for it. So I'm gonna go back to my AP. You can add in whatever you want to be. I'm just gonna add in something different. So I use glow for that one. Now we're gonna use lens blur. And we're just gonna go ahead and save it. And now we're going to add in a new transition without the presets. So just go ahead and same thing, just merge this solid color. But this time you just want to push this back from here. And you're just going to go ahead from the impact. Just going to push it just like that. So from the end, you just want to make it a little bit more out, so just pop up that black screen, and you just want to fade it into it. So it's just gonna go dark. So boom, top right corner, fade it in. Make sure you leave some room for the black screen to show. And then you're gonna mark your next, and then you're gonna mark your next clap. Get rid of this one. You don't need that one yet. So yeah, like that. For these ones, you could add a longer clip if you want. I'm gonna add this one. So I'll use like a mongrel classic on this one. I'm using any of these clips, so it don't really matter. And now, like I said before, it should be just transparent with it, with the kill name on the beat. Go ahead, put make it longer so it'll fill in, and just move it into the next clap. And so now go ahead and add your velocity. Alright, when you get done with that,
I wanna whip it in a, whip it in a.
you're gonna go ahead and split it from right there. And you're gonna actually add, for this time, from the fade in, fade out kind of like thing. From the black screen fade out, you're gonna go ahead and when the clips, and make sure like when you are doing the little fade in thing, make sure it's clap for the next transition. And so now on this part, make sure that this is split. On this part of it, you're gonna go ahead and add beat shake 1 lens blur. So it's gonna pop up like that, and then we're gonna add the lens blur impact, and just like that.
I wanna whip it in a, I wanna whip it in a, I wanna whip it.
I would do vibro on there, but this is a beginner friendly tutorial, so I'm not gonna do that. If you do want a tutorial on how to do like the reverb and stuff like that, I will be doing that sometime. Just let me know in the comments, whatever.
I wanna whip it in a.
And so now we're gonna go ahead and if you do want to undo something, if you mess up on something like I just did right now, like I had both of those connected to each other, so let's go ahead and click this undo, and we're just gonna go ahead and drag it. Just go ahead and uncheck that. So like this kind of checks it. So that when you do that, it kind of checks it, and it makes 2. Sometimes that's what I'm doing, like when I'm trying to like take one clip and like transform it to another, just kind of like messes up and make 2. So when that happens, just undo it, uncheck it, and check the one that you do want to be merged, like copied, and yeah, just make sure it's just that one that's supposed to be copied. So now you want to go ahead, same thing, just go ahead and add your SFX, line it up when it starts into the kill, so like the impact, and it looks like that. Bass swoosh, you want that too. Go ahead from like the bigger jump right here. I don't know what to call this. That's what I'm just calling it, like the little bigger jump, whatever it's called. And just go ahead and line it up like before it even happens. So the little swoosh that oof. And I'll give it that. Touch it. Make sure you did it right. I forgot to do it on this one. Like, make sure you rewatch it sometimes so you don't forget anything. So I forgot to add the SFX for the middle clip. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Farther with this one for the sake of tutorial. So I'm just doing that to find the right clap, find like where I should put the marker for the clap.
Two-door, think that's all, pull up 4 more, I left 4 to 5.
And that looks good to me. So I'm gonna add our new clip. Triple edit 142. Let's go ahead from like when you drag it in, just go ahead and delete the volume tracks. Let's get rid of the audio. And again, from the shake, beat drop or something like that. Yeah, beat drop. Let's go ahead and add in the kill. So it should be barely visible. So this is kind of like not visible at all. Like you can add it right there if you want, but put it like a little more so it's like kind of like visible, but barely. Like this is pretty much almost barely visible. So we went from like before the kill, go ahead at point. Go ahead where striker comes out. Kinda like halfway through. Or a little more. Or a little less. It don't like, just make sure the shotgun is still kinda like out before you even shoot. It's like a little farther from like the slow-mo part. Go ahead and add 50 in the middle part, the slow-mo part. Go ahead and add your fade between the slow-mo and the kill. Set the kill beat drop to 400. And go like 3 frames forward. So 1, 2, 3. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add it to 50 and make this a fast fade. If you are gonna add, since this is a longer clip, like I said, it's like a main drop, so I'm gonna add from 50. I'm gonna go back 50, like how we did on our main, and we're just gonna add the same build up 150. And I'm just gonna add our VHS. So yeah, that looks pretty good. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add impact 1. So yeah, that looks good. And you're gonna go ahead and add your SFX. Just gonna drag it. Or you could just copy it. Just copy, paste. So just right click, copy, right click, paste. But I think the dragon is way easier. And from this, for the transition, you know, from both clips, middle, clap, go ahead and go back 50. I mean, not 50, 5. Both. Should be getting the hang of this now, hopefully. If you don't, just let me know so I can help you more. Because I'm willing to make tutorials all the time for you guys. So just let me know what should I go more in depth with. Just let me know. So you can really just add any transition. Any of these transitions. Just use down, left, 5, A. Make sure you put the first one as A and then the second one as B. Second, the second. first beat drop. Do like another beat drop, but don't mind it. Don't pay attention to it, unless you do want to like add another. But for this, to take a tutorial, I don't want to waste too much of your time, and like that. So you're almost done. And I'm gonna read. From this, go ahead, boom again. Barely visible. So not barely visible like this, but barely visible. So transparent kind of visual. Visible. Alright. Now add your velocity. Good. So it's pretty much all the same for most clips. Besides when you might have to like transform it a little bit. But for like the middle parts and stuff, like the non-main parts, all you need is a simple velocity. I will drop some like complex velocity for like reverse and stuff like that in the future, but this is a beginner tutorial, like I said. So we're just gonna go into like this. If you are enjoying the video, if you made this far, you're obviously enjoying it. So comment down, like and subscribe, and I'll make more stuff like this, and maybe I'll just use another person, because this is pretty much like APs. So I'll drop like Hux, Xerox, Zaz, whoever. Just comment down below whoever you want me to drop, and I'll make a tutorial on that. But yeah. And for this one, you can actually add a this conveyor. You could add the build-up one again. Just go ahead from the bottom, minus 50. And we're just gonna add the shockwave. And we're just gonna leave it just like that. Go ahead and get your spaz. Add your So for the transition again, just from the impact of the before clip, the previous clip, let's go ahead from that 5 forward from the next clip, just 5, so count that. So yeah, this 5, add that, go back to transitions, and we're just gonna add in, we're gonna do top left this time. Top left A, top left B. So for this one, this is kind of like the main beat drop. So it's like the transition to like. There you can see it sounds kind of different from like the rest. This is just from the first. Alright, for this one, we're gonna go ahead and add in another one. So like for these main parts, like the next verse, you're gonna go ahead and add like a win. So I'm gonna use this bounce pad win. And boom, like I said, from this you want to have it like you can have it like when the little shiny thing happens, like when the wind happens and stuff, or we can have it like right before, so like the frame before that even happens, like the frame before. I'm gonna add the frame before, so when I do the velocity, it just fades into it anyways. So I recommend doing that if you want. But yeah, just follow the tutorial pretty much. If you want to copy it like me. So boom. You want to add it all the way until there's literally no shotgun shells, no bullets coming through, just none of that. Add your point. Go ahead. So this is like the bounce pad. So like you already have a shotgun already out. So when this happens, you just want to go kind of like make your prediction. So I'd say around like 15 frames back. Like 15, 16 frames, some at 15. You want a little farther from like the kill, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? So at your 50, boom, at your 400, go like the 2-3 frames forward. At your fast fade on both slopes. Oh yeah, that looks fine, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back 50 from the kill. Go ahead back to the presets, and you're gonna go ahead and add in build up 150, and just add in the shockwave again. Now you're gonna go ahead and go to the win. Just go ahead and drag it, press control, hold it, and just drag it. Like I kind of dragged this one on accident, so undo, just press undo, go back to normal. So that looks good. And now we're gonna do like a Luma trans, so we're just gonna just merge it in, so just basically just put it into each other and just fade it in. And now we're gonna go to video effects right here. If you don't have that, just go to view and put on window, and it should pop up all these. So plugin manager, app explorer, video preview, all that. Let's go ahead and put in S dissolve Luma. Oh, it's on a clip. What am I doing? Oh, I'm on video effects. Go to transitions and adding a dissolve Luma. Fade it in if you want, but or you can just keep adding in more stuff. But yeah. From like this, you just go ahead and reset all of it again. So just redo everything again. So boom, you're back to your win. from the next verse. Go ahead and add your spin right and stuff like that. You know, just basically much how you like the montage. And you can just keep going, but this is pretty much where the tutorial ends. So so now I'm gonna teach you for rendering. For rendering, I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and like drag it from like the little thing. Just click on anything outside of the clips, like right here. Just drag it. Like, just click, hold left click, and just drag. This will give you this little blue check thing. You probably saw it like as you was editing if you accidentally did it. All you gotta do is just drag it a little more to the right so it doesn't like mess up your clips. But yeah, let's go ahead and drag it, and just drag it to where like your whole thing is at. Your whole song.
To college when it possible. I wanna put
So you can just go ahead and keep going, but this is pretty much the tutorial ends, so I'm going to teach you how to render. So from this end, where like your stuff end, go ahead and left click and drag in like this. Let's just hold it, hold the left, drag it, drag in this blue into where you want everything to fit in. So now you're gonna go ahead and go to render, and you can pick any of these presets, any of them, and just customize them. So I'm just customize one of these for you. So I'm just gonna pick internet, customize template. Let's put it at 1440p because that's how much we're rendering in, and 60 FPS. Put DPS to hell. FPS. Don't put tests, it's just mines. Then I'm just gonna use type of teleport mines. And frame rate 60. Frame size, you want to customize it back, so you want to put in like what we did before in the beginning. Width 2560, height 1440. Make sure the profile is high, 60 frames like I said before. Maximum bit rate, just leave the rest of this pretty much the same, and just go okay. And that should be good. I'm just going to use my default one. If you want to see, it's pretty much the same. And yeah, just go ahead and render it.